Good afternoon. It's time. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mail Day. This is your host, Mike C. And of course, as always, the star of the show, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. We're going to start on a somber note today. I neglected to mention this last week. I apologize. We lost a great voice actor. He also was an actor, but mostly known for his voice for Batman. Tons of Batman movies and cartoons, and what I have in front of Bucky now is three of better known videos and cartoons. I got Batman Beyond. We played an older Bruce Wayne. I got The Killing Joke, great sci-fi movie, or cartoon movie. And then I have the first, I think it's 12 or maybe more than that, volume 1 of the animated series, which he lent his voice for that. And he passed away, sadly, on November 10th. And he also played older Batman in one of the TV shows, which he always wanted to do. And he was the voice of Batman. I can't do his voice. I'm not going to disrespect him by saying that, or trying that. I am the night. I am vengeance. I am Batman. And when I watched it just today, it sent chills through me because he had a very distinctive voice, and like I said, he was the voice of Batman. So he'll be sadly missed. But time moves on, unfortunately. We also have in front of Bucky, we have 3 bowls. What? Bucky, let's get that there. We've got 3 bowls, you can see. Why do we have that? Well, 3 is a very important number this week, Bucky. And let me explain. First of all, we'll start with the Badgers. I watched the game. It wasn't the best game. The Badgers played well at times. They played Nebraska and in Lincoln here. And overall, it was a good game. It was very close. The Badgers, they hung in there. One of their key defensive guys got kicked out. Probably shouldn't have. I think he's appealing the case right now. Number 19, if I remember correctly. They got it down to the last minute, give or take, and they scored on a quarterback sneak. And they won. That's the important thing. They won 15-14, a weird score, but they got the victory. And the importance of that victory was, for the 21st year in a row, they qualified for a bowl game. Now, it's not going to be the Rose Bowl or something huge, but they're a young team. They're going to need the extra practice, and it's not going to be top of the line. It's not going to be a January 1st game, but that's irregardless. Does Leonard get the job? If they had lost, I don't think he would have, to be honest with you. We'll see. It's not guaranteed yet. Now, the end of the season, they played Minnesota for the Axe, and I believe it's in Wisconsin. And so we'll see what they win that. That'll be an important game. Get a better bowl game and just solidify the head coaching position. So congratulations to the Badgers. Plus, the Gophers lost, which is always good. And so it's set another game this week. Michigan plays the Ohio State. So if you want rivalry games, there you go. Doesn't get any bigger than that. This time of year, they play their rivals, and it's always exciting. So, the other note, we think, why do we have 3 bowls? We'll get there. And on Sunday, the Lions literally shocked me because I didn't think they would play that well. The game was supposed to be on, but not here, of course. So I listened on the radio again. Or actually, it was a podcast, I guess. Mike is name. I can't remember his last name now, but anyway. But he does a lot of Lions stuff. And so they played the New York Football Giants, and they dominated them. It was in New York. Well, it's actually New Jersey. But they dominated them. They won 31-18. And that's significant, too. They came on in the second half, and they played well. And they just overall, every aspect of the game, they played very, very well. So the record is 4-6, I believe. Now, this Thursday coming up, it's Turkey Day, and they play the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be tough. They got a shot, and the place should be rocking. So we're going to watch that game. We're staying home this week, and Carla's making all the fixings and all that good stuff. No French dressing, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll have pumpkin pie. She doesn't like pumpkin pie. I don't know why, but we'll have all the other good stuff, turkey and gravy and potatoes and all that fun stuff, black olives maybe. So I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and tons of football. There's 3 games on Thursday, including the Lions, of course. The Vikings are actually playing. They play the Patriots, and the Cowboys play. I'm not sure. I want to say the Commanders, but I won't swear to that. But so there's 3 games on Thanksgiving. What else? I got a bunch of 3 here. Well, 3 bowls are for the Badgers are in the 3 bowls, but they're in 21, so you divide that by 7, you get 3. So there you go. The Lions have a 3-game win streak, which they haven't had since 2017, I believe. So that's pretty good. Jamal Williams ran for 3 touchdowns against the Giants. There's another 3. DeAndre Swift actually got a touchdown, which helped my fantasy team. And Aiden Hutchinson, I think the front runner for the Defensive Rookie of the Year, had an interception, a fumble recovery, and a sack. So there's another 3. So that's pretty impressive, I think. And can't see what that says. Oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. Now, the other thing I want to mention is, this is on a personal note, I have 13 fantasy football teams, which is a lot, but it's fun. And I may have done it once before, but not that many. I won 13 out of 13 games last week, which in any count, that's impressive. And some are close. Within 5 points. There was like 2 or 3 of those. But to win 13 games in 1 week, that's impressive. And I didn't realize that until I thought they did well, but I wasn't sure until I checked the final scores and stuff. So shout out to me, because I'm kind of proud of that. But and there's a 3 in that one, so that's why 3 is very important this week. I got 3 movies, I got 3 bowls, 3 touchdowns, all the other stats that I gave. The Hawks, I think they got 1 point. I know they didn't get 3. They got shut out last week, and they're starting to slump a little bit. I think they're starting to wear down. And so I think the trade rumors for Kane and Taze are still out there. But, the Hawks are what they are, so we'll see what goes on. It's going to be weird, no games on Sunday, well, at least for our 2 teams. We'll find other ones for sure. It's Black Friday coming up, and me being in retail, it's still weird not to be in the middle of it. And I was a manager of a couple stores at the Mall of America, and you want Black Friday madness, try going to Mall of America on Black Friday. Yeah, that's fun. And it was fun, actually. But so be safe out there and spend a lot of money if you can. And so the holiday season is upon us. I got some of Carla's presents. Most of them are in order, and she's got most of mine apparently. And so it's getting there. And So, wish everybody, happy holidays, and just, stay safe out there, and enjoy the seasons with your family and friends if possible. And like I say, I always tell people, tell them you love them, because when they're gone, you won't get that chance. I mean, it won't be the same thing. I don't want to get too heavy on this, Bucky, but we're only at 10 minutes. So, we're going to do another video on Tuesday. We're not going to do it on Friday. Thought about it, but we'll do it on Tuesday. And we'll see how the Lions did, see how the Badgers did. We should be able to find out what bowl game they'll be in. I have no clue, or who they'll play against. I want to say it's insignificant, but it's not as important, in a lower tier game. But it'll be fun anyway. They struggled this year, but they got to a bowl game, and hopefully next year they'll be better and a better bowl game. All right, Bucky, I think that's about it. I got more pictures to hang up. We're gonna finish our wall and get that done, and yeah. So we're gonna close for now, Bucky. So this is your host, Mike C. Of course, numbers last week were okay. I think they were under 10, but that's okay. Hopefully this one will do a little better. That's all I can ask for. So, your host, Mike C., that's me. And of course, star of the show, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. Don't eat too much turkey, but just enough. Don't forget the gravy. And take care and enjoy each other. All right, bye now.